Hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're all taking part in my Heroes of Skyrim booster pack giveaway that is currently running. If you haven't done so far, be quick, you just have a few more days time and you need to create a custom Elder Scrolls Legends card. Anyway, let's focus on today's video. If you're following my channel for a bit longer, you might know that I really dig the Orc decks in Legends quite a lot. In the past we had decent success with any sort of Orc warrior, so I was totally looking forward to see new Orc support coming out with Heroes of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the amount of new Orcs was really low and not super well suited for an aggro Orc warrior deck that I've used in the past. Nonetheless, with the excellent Shield Breaker and the aggressive Circle Initiate unit, you will still find two new cards from the Heroes of Skyrim expansion in the deck. No new Orc creature though. Like you were getting used to in the past, the Orc deck is all about the face. Orcs doing SMORC all day, and let's face it, they are too clever to trade anyway. An Orc knows that you can only win a game if your opponent is at 0 life, so there is no need to trade when you can push damage into your opponent's face. That basically sums up the whole strategy of the deck. Go for the face as much as possible, pray to the Prophecy God and win the game super early. The reason why that is still so successful lays in your two finishing cards, Sower of Revenge and the Wood Orc Headhunter. Both cards like the face more than anything else, so naturally they will each at least push 5 damage in and most often closing the game. I would really love to tell you more about the complex strategy of this deck, but they are secret Orc tactics, so I'm only allowed to show you 2 games now. If you're a clever Orc as well, you will understand the strategy and win big in the SMORC race. Good luck with that, and true Orcs will also upvote this video, so do it now, please. Alright guys, here we go, starting our journey against Blackfall, who is playing a mage, so I think he's playing the Prophecy Mage, not sure, I haven't faced him in a longer time. You can expect that our games on average will end between turn 5 and 7, so either we're winning by that point or unfortunately we are losing because there is no real comeback mechanic here into the Orc deck. So you try to push early as much as possible, but if it's not happening for you then you are probably just dying. So expect some very fast games here, between 6 and 7 minutes on average. We will then start here with the Fharun Defender, I would say. The Stoneshard Orc most likely, and then on turn 4 we're dropping the Orc Clan Captain and the Northwind Outpost. And turn 5 obviously the Wood Orc Headhunter. So he's countering us with an Execute, and because we got the Battlerage Orc, I totally like to play this one now. Instead of just a Stoneshard Orc without any sort of target, so we can push the first 2 damage into his face. We'll then go for the Orc Clan Captain, we're going for the Northwind Outpost, and with that we can push 4 damage. Also, there is another Execute incoming, so that is a problem, he's denying even more damage. Still, one Northwind Outpost and the Orc Clan Captain is coming. And if he's playing so many Executes, that is just a control mage then. Yeah, Firebolt, just more and more damage now, killing everything. We will then go for the Sower of Revenge, which is a 6-5 right now, and when he is going down, he is dealing 5 damage into our opponent's face. And because he can now just play Piercing Javelin, that's what you can expect here. And he's just playing control. Pretty boring, but well. Problem right now is that we have nothing really to play besides an Orc Clan Captain and the Riften Pillager. Again, Stoneshard Orc, we need to kind of keep that. Also, the Riften Pillager is only buffed once. He's still a good unit for 3. You're getting a 3-4 here on the wall, and he's getting buffed twice. Lightning Bolt, see even more destruction incoming. Pretty unexpected. We will now just push 3 into the face here. Of course, he's getting something out of the rune. And he's not activating that, so what will that be? Could be a Harpy, for example, or something similar. Probably would have used the Lightning Bolt on the Orc Clan Captain. So 7 more in the face. He probably would have used Pierce Javelin on the Orc Clan Captain as well. I mean, he could wait here for the Wood Orc Headhunter, that's for sure. But it's just a free kill on the unit. So he's down to 13, by the way. We are still sitting at 30 life. And he needs to kill the Wood Orc Headhunter, that is for sure. And I totally see a kill here.
May the ancestors bless.
He's going for the Iron. And the Iron might give him back an Execute, might give him a Firebolt. Might give him a Lightning Bolt, and the Lightning Bolt is the best he could get here, by far. There was also Firebolt, so he's killing everything. Good for him, we got another Sower of Revenge. So if he's killing that, that would be another 5 into his face. He's down to 8, but I really just like to drop that on the right side because I want to hit him also in the face. We are using the Stoneshard Orc here as well, hitting the iron, so that is 1 extra point of damage. But right now, every spell that he can play is 1 cheaper, and he's at 8 play points, so theoretically he could just play the Dawns and then the board is getting clear on the right side. There we go. Getting the perfect answers here all the time. That is really amazing. There's a Battlerage Orc. That is also pushing some damage into his face. That is 3, he's down to 5. We're going for the Stoneshard Orc. Let's just hit the iron again. So she's down to 2 now. And we have 6 damage on the board. He is down to 5, but also a lot of cards in his hand. So you can expect that he's just clearing the units here either, or going for example for Manticore. That is coming. Which is indeed kind of dangerous for him because that leaves 1 Orc on the board. I also got a Firebolt. Otherwise there was 1 Orc on the board and we just needed 1 Wood Orc Headhunter then for the charge damage into his face. So we're dropping Sower of Revenge here, he's 5 alive, so he needs some healing. Plus the Sower of Revenge alone would also be good for 6 damage right now. So he needs to kill the Sower of Revenge, and he then also needs some healing, otherwise the game is over at this point.
Holding on to anything interesting?
Riften Pickpocket. Well, that's not too good against our deck. So he's revealing 3 cards here. Random cards for my deck, and then he's choosing one and draw a copy of it. And the elusive, that is not looking like he can do that. Oh, he was getting the cast out. Wow, that is indeed the right choice for him. More or less the only card he could have played here for the maining. Has also cast out. Well, I'm not too interested in dropping that right now, so let's just get it in the hand. If he's hitting us in the face, it's totally fine. Pushing more damage here, and we get also the Graystone Ravager, which is a 5 attack unit, and with that we are just winning the game. Of course, he's pushing 5, he's at 5 alive, and with that we're winning the game against a control mate from Blackfall. Oh man, so I needed to drop the second game out of this recording because I just started with triple Wood Orc Headhunters and then double cast out. That was really amazing. So let's just play another one here against the mid-range sorcerer. I faced him a bit earlier. So we are not favored against this deck. Going second, Orc Clan Captain, Fharun Defender, Battlerage Orc looks fine, so let's just keep the hand here. And also a Graystone Ravager. Lots of decent stuff that we can do. We are starting with the Graystone Ravager. And then depending on the card that our opponent is dropping, we will either go into the Fharun Defender or we are dropping more damage with the Orc Clan Captain. You could also play the Battlerage Orc. But as you can see, there is a Ward Crafter incoming, so the Fharun Defender looks like a very solid choice here against the Ward Crafter. Let's just drop that, and on the next turn there may be Shield Breaker and the Orc Clan Captain. Especially if he's not dropping the Young Mammoth, that might be very useful for us. There's a Mammoth. He's not using the Ward Crafter here to attack the Fharun Defender. And wow, look at that, we just got double Shield Breakers. That's pretty sick. So we might just use double Shield Breakers here on the Fharun Defender. That would buff him to 8 life and 5 attack, which is pretty good against those two. You know what, I really like that. Let's just push the 4 first in the face. So no reaction, and then we are just going double Shield Breakers. Buffing the unit pretty huge. That's 5-8, we are pushing another 5 into his face, he's down to 17. He could now go into a Lightning Bolt, of course, and he's using the Mammoth and the Lightning Bolt to take down the Fharun Defender. And he's then also killing the Graystone Ravager. There's a Sorcerer Negation coming. We're still killing both units. We're taking the first 2 points of damage. And Sower of Revenge is also there. Which we could drop, of course, on the left side. But to be honest, right now I like to push more damage here. So let's go for the Orc Clan Captain. And let's go for the Battlerage Orc for 3 in the face. The opponent is already down to 14. Then on the next turn we are dropping the Sower of Revenge. Potentially on the right side. But we can also drop it here on the left side if we really want to deny the damage that is coming. Cunning Ally might give him a Firebolt. There is a Firebolt, so I guess the Orc Clan Captain is going down here. We're also getting an Orc Clan Shaman. One Firebolt, there we go. And that's it. Okay, so we can push 2 more damage. 2 more damage into his face. That means he's down to 12. We're going for the Sower of Revenge now on the right side to keep our Orc Clan alive, and also to keep the Cunning Ally down. So we still have then 7 to push into the face. He would be down to 5. And right now he's only pushing 6 on the left side. But there's always the chance that a Harpy is coming, for example. A Harpy would then shaggle maybe the Sower of Revenge here. He's not able to kill this one. And then he can push still 6. Let's see. I'm not too unhappy, to be honest, if he's just giving us more and more cards. So we are down to 16. Night Shadow, on the other hand, is a problem. That is a real problem. So that means he's currently up to 12 damage. We are at 16, so one lightning bolt would be enough to kill us. That is a problem. And if we just, let's see, could go Morkul Gatekeeper. Could go Morkul Gatekeeper and then buff the other unit.
You will perish in
So let's push the 5 here. Unfortunately, something's incoming, which is probably a Harpy or Lightning Bolt. This is a Harpy, so he's also denying the 2 points from the charge unit. Mighty Ally. And the Morkul Gatekeeper. We are buffing the Mighty Ally here up to 8. He's draining and he's breakthrough, so he can still kill us here. Warcrafter. Pushing then 10 in the face. At least it looked like that. He's healing back for 6. Back to 13. We got the Butcher. Got the Wood Orc Headhunter. Very, very impressive right now. If you consider the amount of damage we already have on the board. Pushing another 4, so we're down to 6. That means he cannot kill us here with a Lightning Bolt because he would need 2. There is a Lightning Bolt, but he's using that on the Mighty Ally. And a Hounding Spirit. So he cannot kill the Sower of Revenge. He's not doing that. That means right now we have 7 damage here on the right side. The Wood Orc Headhunter is unfortunately only 5 damage, and right now we have no buffing unit here to buff the Wood Orc Headhunter. That is a real problem. Wait, what is if we go Orc Clan Shaman, Stoneshard Orc? Let's see, we are pushing 5 here, we are pushing 2. That is enough, right? Orc Clan Shaman, then we have 3 Orcs. So we're going Stoneshard Orc. Dealing 2 on the Harpy, and then we are playing the Orc Clan Shaman and killing the Sower of Revenge. He's not killing a unit now, that is not happening, so we can just kill the Sower of Revenge. And boom, that is the remaining 5 into the face, and with that we're winning the game.